MIT researchers say ChatGPT can rot your brain. No shit. The truth is a little bit more complicated. Okay, so already they're paving it over. It's hard to get a sample population here because you can say ChatGPT's gonna rot your brain, but the guy who's writing it's probably writing this article with ChatGPT. He doesn't want to think he's rotting his own brain. It's hard. If you really want an opinion on ChatGPT, you've got to go to the Amish. You've got to go to somebody who's going to be totally unbiased, who doesn't give a shit, because I guarantee you the guy writing this probably proofread this with ChatGPT. I have no idea, but almost everybody's doing it. Even people who are vocal against it. Like some people might say that I'm vocal against it. I use ChatGPT all the time. I use it as my personal liaison. I don't even know what liaison means, but that's what ChatGPT is to me. ChatGPT, yes, that's what it is to me. Over the course of 4 months, the MIT team asked 54 adults to write a series of 3 essays. Yikes. Sounds like school to me. Schools for losers. Idiots. I think it's all these nerds writing these articles like I care what they think. Jesus Christ. A series of 3 essays using either AI, ChatGPT, yep, a search engine, or their own brains. What? Brain-only group. I want to be in the brain-only group. You feel me? You feel me, fellas? Fist bump. Who else is in the brain-only group? The team measured cognitive engagement by examining electrical activity in the brain. Fake. There's no such thing. There's no electricity up there. It's all God. It's all white light energy, man, from the universe. And the brain, and through linguistic it says in the brain and through linguistic analysis of the essay. So that part's bullshit too. Who's analyzing it? Linguistic analysis of the essay, so you're just reading it to see if they use their brain? Who's the decider of that? Is it AI? Is it the guy who wrote this? You gotta be media literate, romshinators. If there's one thing you take away from these videos, you gotta be media literate. You gotta ask these questions. I shouldn't be asking them for you. You should be asking them yourself. The cognitive engagement of those who used AI was significantly lower than the other 2 groups. This group also had a harder time recalling quotes. Yeah, of course they had a harder time. They didn't fucking write the quotes from their essays and felt a lower sense of ownership over them. Did they ask them that? They just went up to him and said, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much ownership do you feel for these essays? Just as a question, we're measuring the feeling of ownership. Like, where do they come up with these metrics? I'm sick of scientists doing science. They gotta give us non-scientists a chance. Okay, we do. But the sense of ownership and the linguistic analysis. I'm losing my mind. Am I losing my mind?
Bam!
Am I crazy? Interestingly, participants switched roles for a final 4th essay. Lame. 3 is enough. I ain't writing 1 essay, let alone 3. The brain-only group used AI and vice versa. We get it. We're not idiots. We're not AI idiots like these participants of yours. The AI to brain group performed worse and had engagement that was only slightly better than the other groups during their first session. Far below the engagement of the brain-only group in their 3rd session. Wow. Fellas, the brain-only group is won again, and you know me, I'm in the brain-only group because we only get brains, fellas. I like to use my own brain. I do. I like to let my brain run. I like to sit in a meditative pose for about 10 minutes. I look at my phone only about 8 times, and I let my brain soar. I let my brain paint pictures of the universe which scientists have yet to rectify and figure out. But that's not up. It's these scientists they get too much science in their heads, okay? The fact is all these scientists are also using ChatGPT, so they don't want to come out and say that it's totally rotten your brain. They just want to dance around it ever so slightly, learning how to use AI. And this is where they bring it all home. Current and future generations need to be able to think critically and creatively and solve problems. Do we though? Do we? Do we if we have the AI? Do we really need to do that? Maybe that's a thing of the past. Maybe we can just consume content now. Who knows? Okay? Producing essays with pen and paper is no longer a demonstration of critical thinking ability, just as doing long division is no longer a demonstration of numeracy. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Producing essays with pen and paper is no longer a demonstration of critical. Then what is it? Then what is it? What do you mean? It's no longer what? Am I losing my, I feel like there's a little devil on my shoulder saying nonsense in my ear. If writing an essay isn't a demonstration of critical thinking, and if long division, what does it say? It says something, this is so ridiculous. Long division is no longer a demonstration of numeracy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What are you talking about? What are you saying? So if I can make an AI song with Suno, then playing an instrument is no longer an expression of musical ability or a musical intelligence or whatever you want to call it, musical creativity. Now, like, what are you talking about? These guys are out of their mind. I'm using the devil laugh too much. I'm sorry. I'm going to switch to this one. I'll switch to that laugh. It's more human. But it ain't funny. There's nothing funny about what I'm saying. Because just like Rakim said, I ain't no comedian. This is real shit. Brain only, gang. Put your devil horns up in the comments. Comment down below, brain only gang, if you feel me, fellas. And if you don't feel me, I want you to put AI gang down below. I want you to comment something. These guys are out of their mind. What are they talking? See, this is what I mean. This thing at the end here, producing an essay is no longer good. They're on the AI side. That's what they are. They're on the side of the AI already. This whole thing's corrupt. It's been corrupted. We need to ask the Amish. We need to get the Amish to write these essays, and they need to hand deliver it to us if we want a real perspective on AI that's not tainted by another AI user who's probably addicted to AI. Probably talking to ChatGPT in his pocket right now. Knowing when, where, and how to use AI is the key to long-term success and skill development. No, it's not. God, I guess it's, what do you mean skill development? I guess. Jesus, they're bringing on the apocalypse here. And maybe I'm for it. Maybe brain only gang is for it. I don't know. We have to meet up. Brain only gang, we have to meet up. We have to figure out what's going on here. Prioritizing which tasks can be offloaded to AI to reduce cognitive debt is just as important as understanding which tasks require genuine creativity and critical thinking. Nothing requires genuine creativity and critical thinking if you live in a world of AI slop. That's the whole point. And by having AI write all this stuff and by making it normal to say that essays are no longer an expression of critical thinking, you are pushing the cart towards that world where everything's just going to be horrible AI slop. Do you ever walk past a new restaurant in your area and you see that they've plastered a sign up to advertise their restaurant and that they just used ChatGPT? You can tell. You can tell that it's a mid-journey picture that they used. You can see it. I see this all the time now. I see this more often than not now. I'm walking down the city street and I see some bullshit AI sign. I see them on the sides of buses. I see them on restaurants that you know took one person's entire life savings to build. They've done a huge renovation. They've built a kitchen. They put the little hoods up. They've hired like 10 people, and yet they cheaped out and did some stupid AI sign that's going to make me never want to go in there because it looks ridiculous. It was a rush at first, and yes, I use AI for my thumbnails. I do, and I'm not saying I'm not clean. I have been dirtied in the waters of artificial intelligence. I have been. I also don't believe in artificial intelligence because all intelligence comes from the one source of light from which everything in the universe emanates. But what I'm saying is, hire a graphic designer. If you're gonna spend your life savings renovating a building, you're gonna come up with your menu and you're gonna put your little drinks there. You're gonna get a whole bar set up. Pay your friend Steve, who has a Photoshop subscription, to make your sign. Please, it's the least you can do. I don't wanna see some symmetrical, weird AI picture on your opening day. What I wanna see is a human being who made a logo. Okay, is that so much to ask?
Wow.
Was it really that? Do we really have to cut costs everywhere? Do we really have to cut the creativity costs like that? I'm sick of it. Making AI images is fun at first too, but then eventually you get the gist of it. It's always like something in the center, it gets dark around the edges, it looks almost good, it's almost cool, and you're like, wow. And the main thing that makes them good is that it happens so quick. That's what's so amazing to us. You're like, wow, it happens so fast. Wow, I don't have to hire anybody now, wow. But it's not really good. And we all know that. We all think that. Why are we pushing this cart forward? I don't know. Anyways, Romshinators, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. Please subscribe. My numbers are suppressed, quite frankly. I've been suppressed by the algorithm because I speak the truth, and the truth is always under attack. Rob Shenators, don't you feel bad for me? Don't you want to send me money and subscribe down below? Please subscribe. And if you haven't commented yet, I got another comment idea for you. I want you to comment down there. I want you to say, I'm going to hire my friend Steve with the Photoshop subscription. So please comment that down below. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, Romshinator. See you later.